Hi everyone, happy Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend and I wish you a wonderful week ahead. Today I wanted to talk more specifically about eating disorder recovery and recovery from any addiction or pain in general. I have spent the last several videos talking about more body empowerment type stuff. There was a lot of female empowerment stuff a few videos ago, and I wanted to just bring it back to some recovery stuff. So a lesson I have learned in my own recovery over the last many years that I wanted to share and have been thinking a lot about lately is the importance of creating healthy, positive, nurturing routines for ourselves. What I mean by that is, when I think about my own eating disorder experience, when I had bulimia, for example, which was the bulk of the eating disorder I experienced, the ritual routine habit that I developed was about binging and purging. It was about finding a way to get rid of every meal I ate. When I had anorexia, which was earlier on in my eating disorder experience, the ritual routine habit was not eating, was restricting, was finding ways to avoid eating the meal in front of me when I was with other people or even by myself. And then when I had problems with over-exercising, the ritual, the habit, the routine was at all means, by any means necessary, at all costs, by any means necessary, exercise. So, you know, that often meant having my gym clothes under my clothes for school at all times, like ready to go. So I've been thinking lately about how important it has been for me in my recovery to have created healthy and nurturing routines that replace those other routines. I'm not a big fan of the notion of like replacing the eating disorder with something else. I think that that can be problematic. So like, you know, let's say you stop having an eating disorder and replace it with an alcohol or drug problem or a smoking addiction. That's not good, and that's not the type of habit I'm talking about. What I am talking about is that for all people to be healthy, it is important to have healthy routines like brushing our teeth and, you know, and making sure we feed ourselves. Like, that's a healthy routine. As a human, we need food to survive. We need sustenance to survive and nutrients to live. Drinking water on a regular basis, that's a healthy routine. These are things we need to survive. So for me, I found that certain routines that help me stay happy and healthy include, you know, making sure that I focus on the parts of my career that are most nurturing and important to me, writing and performing. Also, yoga. Like I'm right now in yoga clothes. I'm going to yoga a little later this morning. That's a really healthy routine for me. Some people, it can be meditation, it can be daily affirmations, it can be making sure they read a book part of a book every single night before they go to bed. I find, you know, like, the earlier I get to sleep at night, the happier I am in the morning, the earlier I can wake up. Those are the sorts of like healthy, happy routines I mean. But more specifically with recovery, creating routines that nurture our bodies and our lives, not just destroy them. Literally, like, that's what an eating disorder does. It destroys your life and keeps you from being able to live to your full potential. So it's like, yeah. So anyway, I wanted to share that. And again, I'm not advocating replacing the eating disorder with something else. You know, there are so many different schools of thoughts on that. What I am advocating for is for all of us, eating disorder recovery or not, just, you know, balancing our lives with really healthy rituals and routines that that make us happy, like yoga and reading things that make us happy, or talking to friends. Maybe a weekly coffee date with one friend is what helps keep things in perspective and good. Maybe it's a weekly therapy session. Maybe it's playing tennis. I don't know. The list can go on. But the point is, I've been thinking a lot about that in my own balance and centeredness lately. The importance of healthy routines as opposed to the unhealthy routines I I manifested for way too long. So yeah, okay, have a great week, and I would love to hear people's thoughts on this, as always, thoughts, comments, both on this video and requests for others upcoming. Okay, bye.